These are the top 25 most surreal places on Earth. Number 1. White Desert, Egypt. Forget about the well-known pyramids. Instead, focus on the White Desert's treasure trove of surreal beauty, which is underlined by the absolutely baffling rock formations located within the national park. The journey starts with a trek into the Black Desert, where, following some dune bashing, you'll find yourself in a desert that has been turned white by calcified limestone. Along with the kayaking in a nearby oasis, mountain biking, sandboarding, and stargazing, the snow-white scenery also provides these activities. Number 2. Lake Natron, Tanzania. Known as the deadliest lake on Earth, Lake Natron is an alkaline lake in Tanzania's Arusha region. Despite this, it's absolutely breathtaking. The location of this site on the map is shown by pictures of turned-to-stone animals. The lake is a rich crimson color, a warning sign encircled by soaring hills. Number 3. Bryce Canyon, Utah, USA. Bryce Canyon in Utah is a wonder to explore and is home to the world's biggest collection of hoodoos. The aptly titled Grand Staircase is surrounded by red rocks and pink cliffs, which together provide a lengthy list of top-shelf panoramas. Number 4. Phang Nga Bay, Thailand. Phang Nga Bay has some of the greatest kayaking on the planet and is surrounded by rocky cliffs and fascinating caves. Discover the island's caverns and historical landmarks after canoeing around it, then explore the depths to find any hidden riches. Number 5. Waitomo Glowworm Caves, New Zealand. The North Island is home to New Zealand's equivalent of the cenotes in the Yucatan, which are accessible to tourists. The glowing stalactites and hanging glowworms that are scattered over the ceiling are the piece de resistance. Ziplining in the lit-up cave is one of the other delights. Number 6. Ta Prohm Temple, Angkor. While many of the temples in the area of Angkor have been destroyed, Ta Prohm still stands as a stronghold of the Old Order. It's an encounter that displays both the timeless force of the forest and the architectural brilliance of the Khmer. Number 7. Scatafell, Iceland. This bizarre location in the world transports you to the fantasy realm. When water flows through a glacier and melts a hole in it, temporary structures called ice caves are created. The tightly packed surreal ice is almost devoid of air bubbles and absorbs all light except for blue, which gives it its distinctive color. One of the best surreal locations on Earth. It attracts lots of people. Number 8. Plitvice Lakes, Croatia. Plitvice Lakes, one of the most stunning places on Earth, are situated inside Croatia's biggest national park. A lush jungle home to endangered birds, bears, and wolves surround the lakes, which are separated into terraces made of travertine. The lakes steal the show with their Caribbean or cenote-like crystal clear water, which is the star of the show. Number 9. Door to Hell, Turkmenistan. The Darvaza crater, often known as the Door to Hell, is a crater that was created in 1971 when a natural gas field collapsed into an underground tunnel. To stop the methane from a cavity the size of an American football field from spreading, it was set on fire. The crater is situated close to Darvaza town in the Karakum Desert and is a popular tourist destination in Turkmenistan. Number 10. Cappadocia, Turkey. Cappadocia in central Turkey is like something out of a fairy tale. It's a stunning location that blends man-made and natural beauty. 5 provinces make up the area, and its breathtaking desert vistas are filled with rock chimneys, undulating hills, and deep valleys that mirror the dawn light. Visitors to Cappadocia come to see the place from above. The openness of the landscape complements the gradually rising sun's rays, which cast a dancing mass of light and shadow. Its size is underestimated, nevertheless. There's a lot to see on the ground, including picturesque villages, ancient caverns that once housed residents, and an area bursting with mouth-watering cuisine. Number 11. The Pinnacles, Australia. The Pinnacles in Western Australia's Nambung National Park are a unique geological structure in a nation rich in them. These pillars of thick deposits and old marine shells reach heights of up to 12 feet. The scenery changes as you look out from the majestic pillars, from huge desert to glittering sand dunes and then to the infinite blue of the Indian Ocean. Number 12. Chocolate Hills, Bohol, the Philippines. The Philippines' Chocolate Hills is a collection of more than 1,000 hills that become chocolate brown during the dry season near Bohol. The Chocolate Hills may be seen from a number of vantage points, including Sagbayan Peak. Number 13, Mount Roraima, Venezuela. Experiencing Mount Roraima firsthand is a visceral sensation. It's a well-known screensaver called the renowned plateau above the clouds, so you might have seen it before. Because of its unusual topography, which controls weather on a micro scale, the plateau's edge is frequently covered in clouds. Number 14, Deadvlei, Namibia. Deadvlei is a bizarre yet amazing location with one of the biggest sand dunes on the planet and a petrified forest. Due to clay in the subsurface, the dunes have corroded over time. As a result, the petrified trees, some of which are thousands of years old, remain immovably in place while others rot beneath the scorching heat. The monstrous red dunes of Deadvlei are in Namib-Naukluft National Park. Number 15, Kelimutu Lake, Indonesia. The Kelimutu Lakes are a trio of alpine lakes situated on Flores Island, surrounded by lush vegetation and granite that has been scorched by ancient lava flows. A sunrise climb to Mount Kelimutu, home of the Twin Lakes, adds even more memories to an incredible location. Hiking trails lead to a natural balcony with breathtaking views of both the lake and into the distance. Number 16, Danakil Depression, Ethiopia. The Danakil Depression, the hottest spot on Earth, is located in Ethiopia's northernmost portion of the Afar Triangle. You'll see one of the most unusual and alien-like sceneries on your journey below the surface thanks to continental drift. It's one of the most hazardous and isolated places on Earth, with lava lakes, volcanoes, and corrosive springs dotting the terrain. Whitehaven Beach, Whitsunday Island, Australia. Whitehaven Beach, one of the most breathtaking beaches on Earth, is situated along the well-known Great Barrier Reef. The dazzling white dunes lead to tranquil seas with a vivid world below, which are eco-friendly and constantly beautiful. Number 18, Lençóis Maranhenses, Brazil. The dune and lagoon combination found at Lençóis Maranhenses is beyond explanation. The collaboration is seamless despite the fact that they're both sharply contrasted. You won't grasp completely unless you're standing on the golden dunes and gazing at the blue waves. Number 19, Antelope Canyon, Arizona, USA. Antelope Canyon is a small corridor that is impeccably sculpted by thousands of years of rain and wind. It's home to some of the most breathtaking scenery on Earth. You'll find a world apart from the dry Arizona terrain the instant you enter either the upper or lower canyon, with the canyon gently leading you along. Number 20, cenotes of the Yucatan, Mexico. Beautiful cenotes that offer some of the best diving opportunities are dispersed throughout Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula. Whether a cenote is an open-air cave or completely underground with enormous stalactites hanging from the ceiling, each one has its own identity. Number 21, Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia. The world's largest mirror is a phenomenon found at the well-known natural marvel, which is situated on high desert plains in the southwest of Bolivia. The salt flats provide visitors with amazing reflections that make it difficult to tell what is up and what is down. The horizon is a blur in the distance that warps perspective, where an object in the distance can appear to be right next to you, yet infinitely smaller. Number 22, Meteora, Greece. Meteora, one of Greece's greatest archaeological monuments, is a group of monasteries from the 9th century that is encircled by ancient monoliths. 6 magnificent monasteries in total offer a spectacular insight into life in ancient Greece. The cliffs in Meteora were meant to be revered as holy ground. It's a quiet, serene location that is inherently spiritual. Number 23, Hongyi Hani Rice Terraces, China. The Hongyi Hani Rice Terraces resemble Jackson Pollock abstract painting when viewed from above, but in reality, it's a sophisticated network of rice terraces that cover 1 million acres in the Ailao Mountains foothills. The terraces, which date back more than 1,200 years, have been used to catch the flowing water as it descends to the valley below. The technical cooperation is amazing, but the terraces that mimic rainbows will stick in your mind the most. Number 24, Underwater Waterfall, Mauritius. Few things are more bizarre to see from above than the underwater waterfall in Mauritius. Just off the edge of the lush island in the midst of the Indian Ocean, a waterfall cascades down a deep chasm into the endlessly deep blue. The mixture of sand and silt that flow over the island's ocean shelf creates an illusion of a waterfall. Number 25, Fly Ranch Geyser, Nevada. On the Fly Ranch in Wallapai Flats sits the Fly Ranch Geyser, one of the unique places in the world. It was accidentally formed as a result of a well that was left open, which further led to the creation of a mound that resembled something from another planet. This 6-foot-tall geyser is a sight to behold and will leave you in awe. Given its vibrant shades and alien structure, it'll make you appreciate your planet and its wonderful creations. Enjoy the video? Now watch this one.